News. Get this. HHS has told contractors working on the problem-plagued Obamacare website not to release documents to congressional investigators. And now in this letter to the department, the House GOP's chief watchdog is accusing Secretary Kathleen Sebelius of criminal obstruction. Here now to explain is House Oversight Chairman Darrell Issa, Republican from California, who is fast becoming everybody's hero, representing the taxpayers. Chairman Issa, thank you. First of all, she's been stonewalling, but it really is obstruction, and that does threaten the criminal procedure, does it not, sir?
Well, certainly for those that were conned into signing these letters at CMS on behalf of HHS and the Secretary, they're in a pickle. They've ordered a contractor not to comply with lawfully issued congressional subpoenas. More importantly, the whole question of what they're trying to have not released is absurd, Larry. You understand, 73 days ago, the site went live. There were vulnerabilities. The documents we want are related to the vulnerabilities of 73 days ago. We said we're happy to redact anything where there's still a vulnerability, but we need to be told, what haven't you fixed in 73 days? If these are not fixed, the American people need to know that hackers can still penetrate your information. If they are fixed, great. Then these many flaws that were open to hackers at the time of the opening up of this site are fixed, and that's all we need to know. We have this obligation. It is absurd to say you can't see problems that you'd like us to believe are fixed, and your claim of why we can't have them is they might be a roadmap to hackers. Well, you know, hackers don't need roadmaps. They find these vulnerabilities.
Isn't that an interesting point? Right. They don't wait for anything. They just go in and do it. I mean, we were just reporting, Chairman, I said, we were just reporting that the administration now wants the insurance companies to take partial payment on these packages. Well, hell, how can you take partial payment when the errors are so large you don't even know if the full payment will be verified, if the income is there, if the job is there? This reminds me of the, the liar loans in the mortgage crisis.
Well, you know, Larry, in many ways it's worse than that, because the government has the right to pull back those partial payments if it turns out that people aren't entitled to those subsidies. Here's what we heard today in our hearing from medical doctors. If, in fact, the insurance company then verifies that somebody's insured and you give them care under the Affordable Care Act, they have 90 days to take that money back. So as a physician, as a hospital, you've got 90 days exposure of thinking somebody's covered and they're not. So the ripple effect will not be the taxpayer necessarily. It will not be the insurance company. The real ripple effect will be your doctor who suddenly finds themselves upside down because a host of people came in that weren't covered. Maybe never even paid a single premium.
Chairman, I said, regarding the issue of criminal obstruction, what are you thinking about? Can you share with us what's your next move going to be?
Well, we're always slow to actually assert criminal referrals. What we will be doing if we don't get the documents is we'll be calling in under depositions the individuals that asked or ordered them not to comply, and even individuals at MITRE and the other companies. What we need to do is get to the truth. And in this case, we need to get to the truth of, are the American people safe going on this website? Is your personal information safe that's already there? Or is there more work to be done? If we can get those proper information by any means, we can back off. If we can't, we really do have an obligation to look over the shoulder of this administration after such a colossal failure to launch.
I mean, it just seems to me, okay, yeah, if you don't get the information, tell you the truth, sir, I wouldn't hold my breath. They won't tell you, for example, they won't tell you the payments. They won't give you the numbers. They won't tell you the demographics, how many young people are signing up. It seems to me that's part and parcel of a cover-up. And the cover-up is trying to say to the American people, we're fine, we're fixing this. The reality is, because they won't give you any information, they haven't fixed it, and the problems are still gigantic. And to me, whether this is a criminal case or not, I'd say it's a political cover-up.
Well, there's no question. It is a political cover-up. There's an attempt to say it's fixed and not give you the information until it's old news and then say it's old news. The problem for the American people is every day people are really losing their health care. Every day they're finding that their doctor, even their oncologist, while they're going through cancer treatment, is losing the ability to treat them and get reimbursed. Those are real problems that they can't hide from. That's what we discovered today before real medical doctors. That's what we'll be dealing with on Monday in Dallas in a field hearing. where we're looking at the whole question of felons collecting your information at government expense. All of this is part of what's happening in real time. Well, Secretary Sebelius is saying it's okay, trust me, I won't give you the information.
Yeah, trust me. All right. Well, anyway, Congressman Darrell Issa, Chairman Issa, thank you for your